Hi, everyone. I'm Kit Mixon, the developer of Maximus UW. I'm here to take you on a very high-level tour of how the AI analysis works. This is an AI underwriting tool for multifamily RV parks and mobile home parks. All right, let's go ahead and jump in. Let's do a high-level look on how the AI tool works and how you'll save a bunch of time. So when you log in, this will be your dashboard page. You simply just come over here, click New Analysis. You enter the property name. We'll just call this one Test 5. Here you select if it's multifamily, mobile home park, or RV park. Since this one we're going to do multifamily, hit in the city that it is in, the state, the year built, and the property class. This helps the AI determine underwriting for it, such as repair, maintenance, insurance, and other things like that. So we simply grab our T12 rent roll. If you have an OM, that's great. Drop it in there. You can upload PDF, Excel, or Word documents. Here we put in our deal terms. This is usually where I put in the asking price and just putting in basic deal terms. Don't know anything solid, but these are just things that I think this is like an estimated closing cost. This is like, when you're initially doing the underwriting, you get the seller's T12 and you start copying it over. This is essentially what you're doing. Just go ahead and giving that information for the financing and things like that. So it's ready for you. So we're going through a quick analyzation here. All we've done is just answer a few basic questions, put in our T12 rent roll, and here we have the underwriting complete. So that whole process of you grabbing, copying things out of Excel, pasting out of the seller's T12, putting it into your underwriting tool, that's over with. All that was done in seconds. So here you go. Deal as is, as the property is underwritten, or as the property sits with your financing terms. Here you have Max Deal Chat. So you can ask Max any question about underwriting, about value add planning, CapEx, underwriting fundamentals, red flags with this deal. Max can help you. If you need help building a value add plan, CapEx estimates, Max is there to help you. So again, high level summary here gives you a quick snapshot, gives you an expert summary. All I did was submit a T12 and a rent roll, and it gave me a pretty good summary of what's going on with the property. So even if you haven't ever even looked at the T12 OM rent roll, you can get a good idea of what's going on with the property just by uploading it here. This allows you to extract a data review. This allows you to make sure that the extraction was correct. You can verify the numbers. If anything's not correct, that is adjustable. Click on it and you can adjust it. Unit mix, it gives us from the rent roll, gives you all that good information. Again, I'm going to give you high level, guys. Not going to get into too much details right now. A video like that will be coming later on, but this is just a high level tour to give you what's all getting and how quick this actually works and how much time you're going to save underwriting by using Maximus UW. This gives you a high level income and expense summary. And here's a lot of your key metrics, cash on cash return, your break even occupancy, price per unit, a lot of information that you need when you're originally underwriting the property. Rent growth opportunity gives you a number of how much you think you can grow the rent by, gives you value add opportunities. Here you can do a rental comp search, put in the address, hit find rental comps, boom, it finds them. Gives you links to even go look at it. This is the benchmarking, expense benchmarking for the seller's numbers. So it shows you where the seller is at compared to industry standards. He's either a really good seller or he's a little low there, but here this gives you a little bit more high level details, loan amount, deal terms, if anything changes. If you need to add syndicators, this is where you would add your acquisition fee. You can click here, add it, hit save, automatically adds it back in. Here, this is Max's the value opportunities that were up above. Here they are right here. You can copy them straight from here, paste them down here where you're going to build a pro forma. This sets your assumptions for the pro forma, how you're going to grow your rent, how you're going to grow your expenses, what a vacancy to run right at, your exit cap rate. So this is where you're going to put all your assumptions. Here's where you're going to put in how you're going to do your pro forma. You can copy what Max has. You can put in there in year one. I'm changing the property management company to self-management, and the management fee is going to be 3% starting on day one. Max will then put that into your pro forma, and it spits it out and creates it. So here I'm going to do real quick. This is this new property. I'm going to hit copy all. We're just going to use what the AI suggested. We're going to go ahead and let that go. It's going to create the pro forma based off of what Max has said. But if you have your own ideas, it's good to put them in there. Also, when it comes to writing the pro forma, this is using, AI and what it knows from industry standards. It's also using the T12, the seller's information, to come up with like taxes and insurance. Now, taxes can be tricky. Maybe you're in a a unique zone where taxes are lower. Mill rates can change from county to county really quick. So those, if you know those things, or like for insurance, if the seller has a quote in hand and it's within 60 miles of the Gulf Coast, insurance is gonna underwrite as high unless it knows, hey, I got a quote in hand, it's less. So here's where you put in there, I have an insurance quote for X amount of dollars starting year one. All right. Through me to explain that, it has now completed the performance generation. So again, guys, high level going through this, it gives you a score of how things sit, of what you put in there. Right here, total snapshot. If you need to change the offer price, here's where you do it. I want to change my offer price by $1 million. Boom, it tells you right here how much you're lowering it. It's telling you versus the asking what was going on. I can hit okay, apply that. Bam, automatically changes it already. Okay. Go on, gives you a GP scorecard. You can have a GP alpha waterfall calculator. This gives you a high level year by year detail. This is your 5 year pro forma. All this stuff is exportable in Excel and PDF. So if you want to export this to Excel and work on it, you can. This breaks out. So up here, utility reimbursement, it has zero, but down here, it's about implementing RUBS. This is to show you that it was added. So to export it to Excel, you can add that into your own thing. This just, showing you that, hey, this is where it was done. Again, here's where you can change individual numbers. You can change what year it is. Year three, I want to change year three in insurance in year three. I hit, come here, hit year three, change the number. It changes automatically up above. Here's where you can adjust anything of your value adds, capital expenditures, do any manual adjustments. Occupant sensitivity. You can see how much money you have to be making in year three to break even. Okay, we got to be 80% occupied to break even. Again, exportable, PDF, Excel. Refinance projections. This is based on a 75% LTV cash out based off your NOI. Risk assessment. This is again looking at all your metrics here and doing an AI assessment. Here I can generate an investment memo. If I like everything, this looks good. I want to send this to my business partners. I want to send this to my investor. I want to send this to a lender. I want to send this to someone. I can hit generate investment memo. This looks awesome. Boom. Gives you everything that you need, lays it all out for someone who hasn't seen the property, the money, and everything like that. Download it, copy it, go make changes if you need to, hit regenerate. This is a very high level look at Maximus UW multifamily. Again, we have one also for RV parks and mobile home parks. The difference is that the metrics are a little bit more aligned for RV parks and mobile home parks, but overall everything else is the same. How it lays out, how you get your information, how you get your information. If this sounds like something that you're interested in, let me know. You can go to maximisuw.com. You can try out for 3 days. It's a free 3 day starter package. Try it out, test it out. Let me know. Thank you.